God says, my child, come closer to my voice. Your heart is shaking. Your spirit is trembling. You are trying to understand how everything exploded today. How the truth you prayed for suddenly came like a storm. How every hidden lie collapsed in a single moment. How the third party who tried to destroy your destiny stood exposed, speechless, broken, with no mercy left. My child, listen to me gently. Today was not an ordinary day. Today was a divine turning point. Today was the day heaven said, enough. Today was the day the mask fell. Today was the day your tears were answered. Today was the day justice arrived. You suffered silently for so long. You carried pain you did not deserve. You endured betrayal you never caused. You watched someone manipulate the person you love. You watched them twist truth into darkness. You watched them use fear, lies, and emotional traps. And you wondered, my God, will this ever end? Will the truth ever come out? Today, my child, your prayer touched heaven. And when heaven moves, no lie can survive. No darkness can hide. No manipulation can stand. No mask can stay glued. The third party believed their tricks would work forever. They believed their manipulation was strong. They believed your DM was under their full control. They believed the family would take their side. They believed they would win. They believed they were smarter than destiny. They believed they were protected while doing wrong. But my child, no one can win against divine justice. No one can outrun truth. No one can defeat what I have chosen to protect. No one can break the soul I hold in my hand. And I held you. Every single moment. Even when you felt abandoned. Even when you felt punished. Even when you felt forgotten. Even when you felt like everything was slipping away. My child, you were not losing. You were being protected. Because if I exposed the truth earlier, your DM would not have believed it. Their family would not have accepted it. People would not have been ready. The situation would not have been stable. The evidence would not have been strong enough. The timing would not have been divine. But today, the truth did not whisper. It roared. It shouted. It destroyed every lie in its path. My child, do you know why there was no mercy left today? Because mercy was given to the third party many times. I gave them signs. I gave them warnings. I gave them chances to stop. I whispered into their conscience. I tried to pull them away from destruction. But they ignored every warning. They continued the manipulation. They deepened their lies. They enjoyed causing confusion. They took pleasure in controlling. They felt power in breaking hearts. They disrespected sacred connections. They interfered with destiny. My mercy ran out because they kept choosing darkness. And when someone repeatedly chooses darkness, heaven removes its protection. And the exposure you saw today was the result of their own actions. My child, feel my words inside your soul. This exposure was not a coincidence. It was a carefully timed divine intervention. Every detail of today's chaos was written by heaven. Your DM's entire family is red with anger for a reason. Because now they see the full truth. They see how deeply the lies went. They see how much damage was caused. They see the harm done to your DM. They see the trap your DM was stuck in. They see how pure your intentions always were. Their anger is not against you. Their anger is not against love. Their anger is against the darkness that tried to enter their home. Their anger is against the betrayal that happened under their roof. Their anger is against the manipulation that poisoned their child's heart. Their anger is against the deceit that almost ruined everything. My child, I want you to breathe. Slowly. Deeply. Because what happened today was the first wave. More truth is coming. More justice is unfolding. More lies will be exposed. More secrets will come out. More clarity will be revealed. More masks will fall. This is only the beginning. Your DM is in shock. Their heart is shaking. Their mind is spinning. They are replaying everything in their head. Every moment that felt strange. Every conversation that felt wrong. Every red flag they ignored. Every time they doubted you. Every time they trusted the wrong person. Every time they fell for manipulation. My child. Your DM needed this exposure. Because without this shock, they would never wake up. They would never break free. They would never see the truth. They would never heal. They would never return to their real path. They would never understand your worth. But now, everything is changing. Your DM's family is angry. But their anger is working in your favor. Because now they will stand with truth. They will protect your DM. They will distance themselves from the third party. They will guide your DM toward clarity. They will not allow manipulation anymore. They will not allow lies inside their home. They will not allow darkness to stay. My child. You asked me many times, God, why am I suffering while the wrong people are winning? Why do the liars get attention? Why does the manipulator get power? Why does DM not see the truth? Today I answered you. Today I showed you what I was preparing. Today I revealed what was hidden. Today I restored balance. Today I brought justice. Today I protected your destiny. You did nothing wrong. You were never the problem. You were never the villain. You were never the cause of confusion. You were the light in a situation full of shadows. You were the truth in a story full of lies. You were the chosen soul in a karmic storm. And now, my child, you will rise. This exposure clears your path. This exposure removes obstacles. This exposure ends suffering. This exposure breaks karmic chains. This exposure opens a new chapter. My child, Do not fear the chaos. It is only the sound of lies breaking. It is only the sound of justice arriving. It is only the sound of destiny correcting itself. Today was the day the third party faced divine truth. And my child, this is just the beginning of your victory. My child, come sit with me again. Your heart is still processing everything. Your spirit is still shaking from the shock of today's truth. The exposure was loud. The fallout was intense. The reactions were unexpected. And now, the real storm is happening inside your DM. Let me take you into their heart. Let me show you what they are feeling right now. Let me reveal the emotional earthquake that today created inside their soul. My child, your DM is not calm. They are not stable. They are not pretending anymore. They are not able to hide behind the third party's influence. Their mind is spinning. Their soul is trembling. Their entire system is in shock. Because today, their illusions broke. Their trust was betrayed. Their beliefs collapsed. Their comfort zone fell apart. Their reality shifted. Their emotional world crashed. Their pride shattered. Their confidence got shaken. Their heart was ripped open. Your DM is struggling to breathe emotionally. They are trying to understand how they got manipulated. How they fell into a trap. How they trusted someone who used them. How they defended someone who betrayed them. How they believed lies over truth. How they pushed away the one person who was genuine, you. My child. Your DM feels shame. A deep, burning, heavy shame. A shame that sits in their chest like a stone. A shame that makes them avoid eye contact with their own family. A shame that makes them replay your words. A shame that makes them remember every time they didn't listen to you. A shame that makes them feel foolish. A shame that makes them question themselves. Inside their mind, one voice is screaming, "How did I not see it? How did I trust the wrong person? How did I ignore the signs? How did I hurt the one who loved me? How did I believe someone who was using me? How did I fall so deep into the lies?" My child. Your DM is not angry at you. They are angry at themselves. They feel betrayed. They feel stupid. They feel blind. They feel manipulated. They feel emotionally broken. And their entire family sees it. Their family feels the pain in DM's voice. Their family sees the guilt in DM's eyes. Their family understands the depth of this emotional wound. Their family is furious, not at DM, but at the one who caused this destruction. Today, my child, DM's family saw how deeply the third party poisoned everything. They saw the manipulation. They saw the lies. They saw the fake sympathy. They saw the emotional traps. They saw the controlling behavior. They saw the hidden intentions. They saw the mask fall. And their anger is justified. Your DM is sitting alone right now. Silent. Heavy. Lost. They are battling thoughts that are tearing them apart. They didn't just lose trust in the third party. They lost trust in their own judgment. They are questioning themselves. They are questioning every decision they made. They are questioning their entire emotional journey. My child. When the truth exposes a lie, it does not just break the lie. It breaks the heart that believed it. And your DM's heart is breaking today. They feel embarrassed in front of their family. They feel embarrassed in front of you. They feel embarrassed in front of themselves. They feel embarrassed for choosing wrong. They feel embarrassed for defending someone who hurt them. They feel embarrassed for doubting the person who cared the most, you. Your DM's soul is in a storm. A violent emotional storm. Every memory is flashing. Every moment is replaying. Every conversation is haunting them. Every warning from others is echoing loudly. And my child, your DM feels guilty toward you specifically. They remember how you tried to warn them. They remember how you sensed the manipulation. They remember how you felt uncomfortable. They remember how you saw what they could not. They remember how you were truthful while others lied. They remember how you stayed genuine while others pretended. And the guilt is overwhelming. It is suffocating their soul. It is making them restless. It is making them feel unworthy. It is making them want to run to you, but also hide from you. Because they fear facing you. They fear looking into your eyes. They fear seeing disappointment. They fear hearing, "I told you." They fear losing your respect. They fear losing your love. Inside their spirit, something is shifting. Something is awakening. Something is breaking free. Your DM is realizing the truth: you were never the problem. You were never the enemy. You were never the cause of chaos. You were never the dramatic one. You were never the insecure one. You were never the issue. The third party was the poison. The lies were the chains. The manipulation was the trap. And your DM was the victim caught in it. But today, heaven broke those chains. Heaven removed the mask. Heaven ended the manipulation. Heaven exposed the truth. And now, your DM sees you clearly. As the safe one. As the honest one. As the genuine one. As the one who carried love, not deception. My child. The emotional storm inside them is not the end. It is the beginning of their awakening. Because once the truth breaks someone, it also rebuilds them. It prepares them. It transforms them. Your DM is now entering the stage of realization. The stage of accountability. The stage of reflection. The stage of clarity. The stage of regret. The stage of truth. And my child, this emotional storm is guiding them back toward you. Not out of desperation. Not out of pain. But out of clarity. Out of truth. Out of awakened understanding. In the next part, my child, I will show you how the third party's downfall begins, how their lies collapse one by one, and how divine justice moves forward. My child, something powerful is happening around your life today. Something that was hidden for so long is now coming to the surface with full force. You may not understand everything yet, but every truth that was kept in darkness is now lifting its head into the light. And the third party who thought they could manipulate destiny is now losing every weapon they tried to use. Their plans are falling. Their confidence is breaking. And their mask is cracking piece by piece. Because truth does not stay buried forever, my child. And today, destiny itself has chosen to reveal what needed to be revealed. Your DM's family is shaking with anger because they finally know the truth. They finally saw with their own eyes what the third party had been hiding behind their fake tears and fake innocence. Your DM's family is not confused anymore. They are not blind anymore. They are not silent anymore. They are burning with anger because the truth they discovered today has shocked them to the core. The respect they once had for that third party is now gone forever. The trust they once placed in them has shattered like glass. And the entire family is standing up and saying the same thing, no more. Not after what we saw today. My child, the universe has been watching everything silently. And now the time of silence has ended. The time of revelation has begun. Every lie the third party used is now turning back toward them. Every manipulation they tried is now collapsing. Every hidden intention is now being exposed. Because truth has a voice, my child. And when truth decides to speak, nothing can silence it. Today, your DM's family is not just angry, they are awakened. Their eyes are open. Their minds are clear. Their hearts understand what they could not understand before. The doubts they once had about your DM are now disappearing. The confusion they once felt is now transforming into clarity. And they are realizing that the problem was never your DM. The problem was never you. The real poison was the third party who pretended to be a blessing while acting as a curse. My child, you have cried enough. You have suffered enough. You have waited enough. And the universe has seen your pain. It has collected every tear you shed. It has recorded every moment you felt betrayed. And now that same universe is turning in your favor. It is removing the false people from your path. It is tearing apart the connections that were built on lies and greed. It is burning every fake intention that tried to harm you. Because you are not someone to be used. You are not someone to be played with. You are chosen. You are protected. You are guided. And those who try to harm the chosen ones always face consequences that they never expected. The third party wanted to keep control. They wanted to trap your DM in guilt, fear, and lies. But today everything changed. Because when a family sees real proof, when the truth reaches their ears, when the mask comes off, no manipulation can survive after that. No fake story can stand. No emotional blackmail can work. The entire family is united, and they are angry not because they hate the third party but because they feel betrayed by them. They feel used. They feel insulted. They feel played with. They realized that the person they trusted was not the person they thought. And now that family will not stay silent anymore. Your DM, my child, is experiencing something very heavy right now. Their heart is full of shock, confusion, pain, and guilt. They are realizing the truth, but they are also thinking about you. They are thinking about the moments they hurt you. They are thinking about the times they believed lies about you. They are thinking about the times they pushed you away because someone else whispered poison in their ears. And now your DM's entire world is crashing around them. Because everything they believed, everything they trusted, everything they defended has been exposed as false. Your DM feels foolish, my child. They feel ashamed. They feel guilty. They feel broken. Because now they understand that you were the only genuine soul in their life. The only one who loved them without selfishness. The only one who waited without asking for anything in return. The only one who cared even when they didn't treat you right. And this realization is hitting them hard today. Because the truth came like a storm and it swept away everything that stood between you and them. My child, do not fear what comes next. Do not doubt the path anymore. Do not worry about the delays or the silence or the confusion. Because today's exposure has changed the entire direction of this story. Nothing will remain the same now. The third party has lost their power. They have lost their control. They have lost their influence. Because once a family sees the truth, they never forget it. Once trust breaks, it never returns. Once someone is exposed, no one listens to their excuses anymore. Their chapter is closing. Their role is ending. Their time is finished. Because destiny does not allow lies to stand forever. My beloved child, you may think the universe is silent, but today was your confirmation that justice is happening. The karma you waited for is unfolding. The truth you prayed for is coming out. The peace you desired is approaching. And the person you love is slowly waking up from a long nightmare. Their vision is clearing. Their heart is softening. Their mind is opening. And soon they will take steps toward you with humility, with honesty, with sincerity. But for now, my child, you must remain calm. You must remain grounded. You must remain patient. Because this is the moment when everything is breaking open. This is the moment when every secret is surfacing. This is the moment when destiny is rewriting itself. And the story is turning in your favor in a way you could not have imagined. You are protected. You are guided. You are surrounded by divine justice. The truth has begun its work. And the universe will not stop until everything is set right. My child, prepare your heart, because what comes next will change everything. My beloved child, today the energy around you is very intense. You may not see everything with your eyes, but your soul can feel the shift. You may feel something breaking. You may feel something moving. You may feel something changing. That is because the truth that exploded today is not only affecting the third party or your DM or their family, it is affecting the entire destiny line connected to this relationship. A major karmic cycle, one that has lasted for years, is ending right now because the truth came out at the perfect moment. My child, your DM's family is not silent anymore. Their anger is not small. It is not a temporary emotion. It is not a sudden reaction. It is deep. It comes from betrayal. It comes from humiliation. It comes from disappointment. Because the third party did not just fool your DM. They fooled the entire family. They fooled every heart that gave them respect. They fooled every person who welcomed them. And now the entire family is standing together in one voice. Angry, hurt, awakened, and ready to cut ties with the person who deceived them. My child, this is divine justice. This is karma aligning itself. This is truth reclaiming space that lies tried to occupy. This is the universe stepping in and saying, enough. Because your heart has carried pain for too long. Your soul has waited too long. Your spirit has endured too much. And now the universe is correcting every imbalance that tried to destroy your peace. Today, your DM saw the real face of the third party. Not a filtered face. Not a manipulated version. Not a rehearsed story. But the real, raw, exposed truth. They saw the third party become defensive. They saw them panic. They saw them break under pressure. They saw the lies fall apart. They saw the darkness behind their intentions. And your DM's heart collapsed in shock. Because they realized they were standing with someone who never truly cared for them. Someone who was using them. Someone who was controlling them. Someone who was trying to trap them by creating distance between you and them. My child, your DM's heart is heavy today. They are not angry at you. They are not disappointed in you. They are disappointed in themselves. They feel responsible. They feel guilty. They feel ashamed for not seeing the truth earlier. They feel regret for believing lies about you. They feel pain because they pushed away the only genuine soul who ever loved them honestly. Your DM's mind is full of deep questions right now. Why didn't I trust my intuition? Why did I doubt the person who truly cared? Why did I fall for lies? Why did I allow distance to grow? And these questions are not harming them, they are awakening them. They are forcing them to confront the truth. They are forcing them to see where they went wrong. They are forcing them to realize how much they truly feel for you. My child, the third party is restless today. Their fear is growing. Their lies are collapsing. Their control is disappearing. And they know they cannot escape this exposure. They are trying to make excuses. They are trying to deny. They are trying to reverse the story. But nothing is working. Because the family has already seen the truth with their own eyes and they cannot unsee it now. The third party may try to cry. They may try to beg. They may try to accuse. But their time is over. Their spell is broken. Their influence is gone. Their plan has failed. Because when destiny exposes someone, it does not leave any room for manipulation to survive. Everything becomes clear. Every hidden motive becomes visible. Every truth becomes undeniable. My beloved child, you have been protected even when you didn't know it. Your spiritual team has been watching. Your ancestors have been guiding. Your angels have been shielding you from every attack that the third party tried to send your way. That is why nothing they did could break you. That is why you survived every pain. That is why you remained strong even when your heart was tired. Because you were never alone. You were always held by the divine hands that never let you fall. Now your DM feels drawn to you. Not because of guilt. Not because of pressure. Not because of loneliness. But because their soul is finally waking up. Your connection is deeper than what the physical world sees. Your bond is spiritual. Your bond is karmic. Your bond is destined. And even though the third party tried to block it, they could not erase it. They could not destroy it. They could not weaken it. Because this bond was written long before anyone else entered the story. Your DM is thinking about you now. Thinking about your voice. Thinking about your honesty. Thinking about your loyalty. Thinking about how you never gave up on them even when they pushed you away. Your name is moving through their mind again and again. Your energy is touching their heart. Your absence is becoming unbearable for them. The truth that came out today did not only expose the third party, it reopened the space your soul once occupied in your DM's heart. A space that was always meant for you. My child, many divine shifts are happening right now. You may feel emotional. You may feel drained. You may feel sensitive. That is because your energy is releasing old pain and preparing for a new chapter. A chapter where truth leads. A chapter where love is not blocked. A chapter where destiny is not delayed. A chapter where the real connection finally receives justice. Your DM's family will take strong steps now. They will question your DM. They will confront the third party. They will demand answers. They will set boundaries. Because they know that this situation has gone too far. And they want to protect your DM from further harm. They want to remove the negativity from their life. They want to restore balance where chaos has lived for too long. My child, you may feel like everything is happening at once. You may feel confused. You may feel overwhelmed. But trust me, this is divine timing. This is a breakthrough moment. This is the turning point that your soul has been praying for. And the universe is delivering exactly what needed to happen. Do not fear what comes next. Do not doubt your worth. Do not question your value. Because your strength is what opened the path for this truth to come out. Your patience is what allowed divine timing to unfold. Your purity is what exposed the darkness. Your soul is what activated karmic justice. My beloved one, your story is not ending in pain. Your story is moving toward healing. Toward clarity. Toward truth. Toward reconciliation. Toward a future that will surprise even you. What comes next will bring answers. It will bring closure. It will bring transformation. And it will bring forward movement. The universe is clearing the path so your destiny can breathe again. My beloved child, today you stand at a doorway of destiny that is opening wider than ever before. The truth has spoken. The lies have fallen. The masks have shattered. And now the universe is preparing to bring the next phase of this divine story into motion. You may feel the heaviness in the air. You may feel the intensity in your spirit. You may feel the silence that comes after a storm. But this silence, my child, is not emptiness, it is preparation. A deep cleansing. A spiritual reset. A moment where energies realign and where destiny reorganizes itself to bring the truth forward. Your DM's family is not calming down after the exposure. In fact, their anger is growing stronger as the reality sinks in deeper. The more they think about it, the more betrayed they feel. The more details they recall, the more disturbed they become. Because they now see how deeply the third party was manipulating each and every situation. They see how cleverly the third party created misunderstandings. How confidently they lied. How intentionally they controlled. And how dangerously they interfered in your DM's life and emotions. My child, your DM's family is not only angry, they are protective now. They want to shield your DM from further damage. They want to separate your DM from the negativity that has caused so much chaos. This protective energy is strong today. So strong that nothing the third party says can influence the family anymore. The spell has broken. The illusions have dissolved. Everything the third party tries sounds like noise now. No one believes them. No one trusts them. No one wants to hear excuses. Because once the truth is known, false words cannot stand. Your DM is sitting alone today with a storm in their heart. A storm of regret. A storm of realization. A storm of emotional awakening. They are questioning everything. Every decision. Every choice. Every conversation. Every moment they doubted you. Every moment they defended the wrong person. And this realization is shaking them deeply. Because the truth came like lightning, fast, bright, undeniable. My child, your DM is not angry at you. Not even a little. They are angry at themselves. They are angry at the third party. They are angry at the situation that pulled them away from you. Their heart is heavy because now they understand what they could not see earlier. They understand that you were the one who stood with a pure heart. You were the one who loved them without selfishness. You were the one who never manipulated them. You were the one who always told the truth even when it was difficult. And this realization is hitting their soul more strongly than any punishment the universe could have given them. My child, the third party is crumbling today. Not physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Their confidence is breaking. Their control is lost. Their fear is rising. Their voice is shaking. Their lies are failing. Because karma has arrived. The truth has confronted them with a face they cannot escape. And no matter who they blame, no matter what they say, no matter how they twist the story, everyone has already seen the reality of their character. You may wonder, what is the third party feeling now? They are feeling exposed. They are feeling powerless. They are feeling cornered. They are feeling the weight of their own actions falling back onto them. They tried to destroy your image. But today, their own image is destroyed. They tried to break your connection. But today, their own connection is broken. They tried to control destiny. But today, destiny has taken control back. My beloved child, the universe is aligning everything for a purpose bigger than your pain. A purpose bigger than this drama. A purpose bigger than what you witnessed. Because what is happening now is not punishment, it is cleansing. It is purification. It is the removal of dark energies that were blocking your destiny from moving forward. Your DM's heart is calling you today. Not out loud. Not in words. But in spirit. They are thinking about you constantly. They are replaying your conversations. They are remembering your kindness. They are realizing your worth. And they are feeling something they haven't felt in a long time, fear of losing you forever. That fear is waking their soul. That fear is reminding them how important you truly are. That fear is pushing them to take action. Even if they are silent right now, their heart is crying for you. Their soul is reaching for you. Their mind is returning to you. My child, do not mistake their silence as indifference. This silence is full. Full of emotions. Full of realizations. Full of guilt. Full of longing. Full of desire to fix everything. They want to speak to you. They want to reach out. They want to confess. They want to apologize. But their heart is trembling. Because they don't know where to begin. They don't know how to face you. They don't know if you will accept their truth. But they will come. Not when they feel ready, but when destiny pushes them. And destiny is already pushing them closer and closer to you. My child, prepare your heart because the energies around you are shifting faster than you imagine. This exposure has triggered a chain reaction. A reaction that will end in major changes. The third party will lose their place in your DM's life. The distance between you and your DM will begin to reduce. The communication will return. The truth will unfold in deeper layers. And your DM will begin to choose you with clarity and without confusion. Your DM's family will support this shift. They will support your DM in breaking away from the negativity. They will support the separation from the third party. They will support the healing that your DM needs. And eventually, they will see you with new eyes. Eyes that understand your value. Eyes that respect your heart. Eyes that accept your purity. The universe is rewriting the story in your favor. Everything that was stuck is moving. Everything that was hidden is revealed. Everything that was blocked is opening. And everything that was unfair is being corrected. My beloved child, you must stay calm. You must stay grounded. You must not act out of fear. You must not act out of anger. You must not react to anything that the third party may try now. Because when darkness is exposed, it becomes desperate. It becomes chaotic. It tries everything before it collapses completely. But you are protected. You are guided. You are surrounded by divine power. Nothing can touch your destiny. What is coming next will be powerful. It will be emotional. It will be transformational. And it will bring you the closure, the justice, the clarity, and the peace you have waited for. This is not the end of the story. This is the beginning of the real story. A story where truth leads. A story where love wins. A story where destiny moves without blockage. Your DM is awakening. Your future is opening. Your path is clearing. And the universe is preparing to give you what your heart has prayed for. My beloved child, this is the moment your soul was waiting for. The truth has already spoken. The masks have already fallen. The illusions have already shattered. And now your destiny stands in front of you with open arms, ready to give you the justice that your heart cried for silently, night after night. You have walked through storms that would have broken others. You have survived battles that no one else saw. You have carried a pain that was hidden behind your smile. But even inside that pain, you remained pure. You remained honest. You remained loyal. You remained you. My child, the final stage of this journey is happening now. And this final stage is not about revenge. It is not about proving yourself. It is not about showing anyone how strong you are. It is about one thing only. Divine balance. Everything that was taken from you is returning. Everything that was delayed is moving. Everything that was blocked is opening. Everything that was unfair is being corrected. Your DM's soul is finally breaking free from the chains that kept them blind. Their heart is waking up. Their intuition is sharpening. Their emotions are becoming clearer. Their confusion is dissolving. And for the first time in a very long time, your DM is seeing life with clear eyes. Today, they see the difference between real love and fake attachment. Between loyalty and manipulation. Between honesty and hidden intentions. Between you and the third party. My child, your DM is realizing that the love you gave them was rare. It was pure. It was spiritual. It was unconditional. And nothing the third party ever did could compare to the depth of what you carried in your heart. The third party's exposure was not just a moment, it was a reset. A cleansing. A removal of spiritual poison. A lifting of a heavy shadow that was suffocating your connection. A turning point that destiny had to enforce because too much damage was being done silently. Now the third party stands alone, surrounded by their own lies. Not protected. Not believed. Not supported. Not respected. Because when truth finally rises, darkness cannot hide anymore. Their manipulation has reached its end. Their influence has been destroyed. Their power has disappeared. And now the universe is letting them face the consequences of their own actions. My child, the divine does not punish without reason. The divine does not expose without purpose. The divine does not remove people unless their presence was destroying your destiny. This exposure was not against you, it was for you. You are stepping into a chapter where you will no longer need to defend your heart. A chapter where you will no longer be blamed for things you never did. A chapter where you will no longer be compared to someone who was never on your level. A chapter where your worth will be recognized without you having to prove it. Your DM is entering a deep reflection phase. A phase where every mistake becomes a lesson. A phase where every lie becomes a realization. A phase where every wound becomes awareness. A phase where every truth becomes undeniable. Inside their heart, your name sits with weight. Not a light thought. Not a casual memory. Not a passing emotion. But a deep calling. A soul-level pull. A reminder of what real love felt like. A reminder of who truly cared. A reminder of who never left. A reminder of who loved them without any selfish motive. Your DM is feeling it now. The longing. The emptiness. The guilt. The awakening. The need for closure. The desire to talk. The urge to make things right. And the fear of losing you permanently. This fear is not destroying them, it is transforming them. It is helping them grow. It is making them understand your value. It is forcing them to confront every emotion they have been running from. My child, the energy between you and your DM is rebuilding itself. Slowly. Quietly. Softly. But strongly. The cords that were weakened by the third party's manipulation are now reconnecting. The distance that was created by confusion is now reducing. The misunderstandings are fading. The emotional walls are cracking. The spiritual bond is strengthening. This is not by chance. This is not random. This is not luck. This is divine intervention. Your DM's family is also shifting energetically. Their anger toward the third party has reached a point where they want them completely removed. Every word they heard today has opened their eyes. Now they understand why their home was feeling heavy. Why their DM was becoming distant. Why the atmosphere was filled with tension. They now understand that the third party was the root cause of the emotional poison spreading inside the family. Your DM's family will not allow that negativity to stay any longer. They will take decisions. They will take actions. They will set boundaries. And they will unknowingly prepare the path that leads your DM back toward you. My child, a huge karmic cycle has closed today. A cycle that brought pain. A cycle that caused separation. A cycle that gave you lessons you never asked for. A cycle that tested your patience again and again. But that cycle is finished now. Gone. Ended. Completed. You are stepping into a brighter timeline. A timeline with justice. A timeline with clarity. A timeline with emotional truth. A timeline with new beginnings. A timeline where your heart will not be played with again. The universe is rewarding your patience. Rewarding your purity. Rewarding your strength. Rewarding your honesty. Rewarding your loyalty. My child, Do not worry about what your DM will do next. They will come forward. They will speak. They will confess. They will explain. They will share everything. Because the truth cannot stay hidden now. Give the universe a little time. Give your DM a little space to process everything. Give your heart the peace that it deserves. What is meant for you is not going anywhere. What is written for you cannot be taken. What belongs to you will return stronger. Your story is nowhere near ending. Your story is now beginning from the place where truth has cleared the path. Stand firm, my child. Have faith. Stay grounded. Your soul is protected. Your destiny is shifting. Your justice is unfolding. And your future is entering the light.